Today I'll break down the real 3-year ledger of a tarot reader. Lynn, 30, female, in a Tier 2 city, started taking online plus offline bookings in 2023. Online sessions are 200 to 500 yuan for 30 minutes. Offline 600-1500 for 45 minutes. She does 60 to 80 sessions monthly, gross 40 to 60K. Over 3 years, she grossed 1.8 M after ad spend, studio rent, platform commission, and tax. Net savings 900K. You think tarot readers channel mystical energy? Actually, her daily toolkit is cold reading, guided scripts, upsell design, and retention loops for psychology combos. Today I'll unpack this industry's playbook so you can decide whether to ever book a reading. Lynn's real identity is wildly different from the stereotype. She has a regular psychology degree from a third-tier university, worked 2 years in insurance sales, then pivoted into tarot in 2023 when the niche exploded on Xiaohongshu. She's nothing like the white-haired mystic you picture. 30, light brown dye job, wears Uniqlo knot robes, works from a 25-square-meter office unit in a Tier 2 city tower at 3,500 yuan monthly rent. Her own words, "I don't believe in tarot, but I believe in counseling." What she really uses is psychology training plus 3 years of script bank reps. Tarot is just the wrapper that makes clients open up faster. She'd never tell clients this, but I will. Year-by-year story. March 2023 she debuted. Year 1 was Xiaohongshu, dim only, 200 to 300 per session, 30 sessions monthly, barely surviving at 10K income. Year 2 she layered Douyin paid ads plus Xiaohongshu, seating at 8K monthly ad spend, scaled to 60 sessions and 35K gross. Year 3. Now, she runs online plus offline parallel, 80 sessions monthly at 500 average ticket, 50K gross. Over 3 years, she crystallized 4 core plays: cold reading to decode clients, tarot-led guidance, upsell scripts, and retention via WeChat moments. None of this is original. It's the standard operating procedure across the industry. A new entrant can fake it in 3 days, but takes 3 years to actually clear 50K monthly. Income breakdown. Online sessions 30 minutes at 200 to 500, average 350, 40 to 50 monthly equals 15K gross online. Offline sessions 45 minutes at 600, 1500, average 900, 25 to 30 monthly equals 25K gross offline. Combined 40 to 50K monthly gross. But costs aren't trivial. Ad spend 8 to 12K monthly across Douyin plus Xiaohongshu. Studio rent 3,500, crystal/bracelet, energy items inventory 2K monthly. Platform commissions 30% on third-party platforms. She's now mostly self-channel under 5%, and individual business income tax around 5%. Net to hand, 25 to 30K monthly. 3-year cumulative net savings 900K. Better than a breakfast shop, but not the legendary jackpot people imagine. 3-year ledger. Gross. Year 1 120K plus year 2 420K plus year 3 600K equals 1.14 M from sessions, plus 660K from crystal and bracelet sales, total 1.8 M. Costs. Ads 360K plus rent 126K, plus platform fees 220K, plus inventory 260K, plus tax 80K, plus living 260K equals 1.3 M, plus inventory write down 50K. Net? Not 450K, because in years 2 and 3, she built her self-owned audience from 30% to 70%, slashing platform fees and ending up at roughly 900K net. For reference, 900K over 3 years in a Tier 2 city equals 6 to 8 years of standard white-collar income. Solid, but not insane. Less than 20% of entrants survive 3 years stably. Daily routine. Wakes at 10 a.m., in studio by 11, replies to overnight DM bookings. 1 p.m. starts first offline session, packs in 4 by 5 p.m. 7 p.m. switches to online video calls until 10 p.m., another 4 to 5 sessions. Between sessions, she posts WeChat moments, edits short video clips, replies to Zaya Hongsha comments. 10 sessions daily is the ceiling. Past that, her voice cracks and scripts slip. Her ritual. After each session, she replays her audio recordings, tagging which lines hit hardest, and dumps them into her script bank Excel. 3 years and she has 800+ proven scripts categorized by relationship/career/family/health. That spreadsheet is her single most valuable asset. Cold reading. All 7 tricks unpacked. Trick 1. Age bracket profiling. Scan client's outfit. Slot them into 20-25/26-30/31-35. Then say you're stuck between love and career lately. Hits 80% on the young bracket. Trick 2. 3-choice opener. The cards show 3 areas troubling you: love, career, health. Which first? Lets the client self-select the main thread. Trick 3. Fill in the blank vagueness. I sense someone strong-willed nearby is affecting you. Client immediately substitutes a real person. Trick 4. 80-20 rule. You look strong 80% of the time, but break down hard the other 20%. Hits almost everyone. 3 more tricks coming up. Client types fall into 4 buckets. Type 1 relationship issues, 60%. Women aged 25 to 32, breakups, situationships, blind date anxiety, long-term singles. Easiest to upsell, 500 to 800 per session. Type 2 career anxiety, 20%. 28 to 40, job hopping, starting a business, civil service prep. Long decision cycles mean 3 to 5 repeats. Type 3 family, 10%. In-laws, parenting, family of origin trauma. Higher tickets 800-1500 because sessions run longer. Type 4 mystical curiosity, 10%. One and done tourists, retention under 20%. Lynn focuses 80% of her energy on types 1 and 2. Fast deciders. High repeat. Strong word of mouth. This stratification took her 3 years to dial in. Upsell design is the industry's core business model. Session 1 client asks, "Will we get back together?" Lynn never gives a hard answer. She says the cards show possibility, but you have 3 unresolved questions inside you. Hook planted. Session 2 client returns. "I worked through those 3 questions." Lynn replies, "Good," but new variables emerged. Let's continue tracking. Session 3 client is dependent. Lynn introduces a crystal/bracelet can amplify your energy field. Energy items price 3 to 8K at 70% margin. A loyal client rolls from 500 to 3,000 ticket size. This isn't her invention. It's standard from industry training courses. Newbies can't run upsell and starve in 3 months. Anyone running upsell stays 3+ years. Retention scripts, the most secretive layer. Client paid 500 once. How do you make her pay another 500 next month? Lynn runs 3 plays. Play 1. Energy window. Your current cycle is 21 days. After that, your fortune shifts. Book again then. Prelocks the next slot. Play 2. Unfinished business. Every session ends with an open loop. I see an opportunity coming, but you'll need to make a choice. Client remembers it forever, waiting for the trigger. Play 3. Bestie referral. If your friends are also struggling in love, refer them. Old clients bring new, gets 20% off. 70% of her clients now come from referrals. Combined, these 3 plays pushed retention from 15% to 45%. WeChat moments are the retention moat. Lynn posts 3 to 5 daily on a fixed schedule. Today's tarot fortune at 8 a.m. with a card draw plus vague positivity. Client testimonials at noon with anonymized gratitude screenshots. New crystal arrivals in the evening. Mood snippets with her own life. Books, travel. Her data. 30% of regulars message her every month, triggered by some moments post hitting them. Her feed isn't sales, it's companionship. Clients feel Lynn gets me. Costs her 1 hour daily. Drives 30% of monthly revenue. For new entrants, posting nonstop for 3 months is the absolute floor. Industry tier structure. Tarot readers split into 3 tiers. Tier 1 rookies. Under 1 year, 5K to 20K monthly. All Xiahong should DM intake. No script bank. Dependent on platform traffic. 30% commission eats half. Tier 2 mature. 2 to 4 years. 30K to 80K monthly. 1 to 200 scripts banked. 70% repeat plus referral business. Platform commission under 10%. Lin sits here. Tier 3 head. 5+ years. 100K to 300K monthly. Build personal brand IP with 200K plus Douyin followers. Run physical studios with 3 to 5 apprentices. Charge 8K to 20K for apprentice courses. Tier 3's real money isn't from sessions, it's from selling courses. 3-day fast-track training at 1,980 to 9,800 yuan a head is where the actual margin is. A real client story. Client A, 28, female, product manager at a tech firm, came in 2024. She couldn't reconcile with her ex, but couldn't let go. Session 1, 500 yuan, reconciliation possibility. Lin neither confirmed nor denied. Said he's still in your energy field, but you must release the obsession first. Hope intact, client left. A month later, session 2, 500 yuan, current state. Lin said he has new movement, but it's not a reconciliation signal. Within 3 months, client did 4 sessions, 2K spent. Session 5, she bought a 3,800 Love Fortune crystal bracelet. Lin told me afterwards, she didn't need reunion. She needed someone to listen to 4 months of breakup grief. Tarot just gave her permission to vent. Client B is more typical. 35, female, mid-level corporate manager, came in 2023 about quitting to start a business. Lin drew cards and said the cards show your inner entrepreneurial fire is real, but the timing isn't right. Observe 6 more months. Client returned 3 times in 6 months at 800 each, recalibrating startup timing. Session 4, Lin reversed. The timing is now right. Begin preparation. Client immediately bought a 6,800 career navigation custom package. Basically once a week, 45-minute sessions for a month. She actually launched the business, opened a small company, and referred 5 friends. Lin said she wasn't listening to tarot. She was using tarot to give herself permission to not be afraid. These are the most loyal clients. They need the ritual, not the answer. Why is the refund rate under 5%? This is the industry's classic translation game. Client storms and you read it wrong. Refund. Lin never admits error. She has 3 standard translations. Translation 1. Wrong becomes, you weren't ready inside. Tarot reflects your current energy frequency. You've been unstable lately, so the cards are blurry. That's not inaccuracy. That's you needing to settle first. Translation 2. Wrong becomes, timing window not arrived. Tarot predicts trends, not timestamps. It will happen, but you misjudged when. Translation 3. Wrong becomes, you're free will rewrote the outcome. Your actions changed the energy trajectory, which actually proves you took agency. After these 3 plays, 80% of complainers think, oh, it's me, and refund requests evaporate. Professional boundaries are clear. Lin has hard red lines. Line 1. No clients with depression markers. If 5 minutes in someone keeps saying life is meaningless or I want to disappear, she refers them out. I'll connect you with a counselor friend better suited to this. Line 2. No third-party privacy. Client asks, is my husband cheating? What's her name? She only says, cards show interference, but identity isn't disclosable. Line 3. No medical. Will my illness heal? Hard pass. I can't read medical. Please see a doctor. Line 4. Legal self-check. No, will I be arrested? Or will I win the lawsuit? These 4 lines emerged from 3 years of close calls. Peers ignoring them have already faced lawsuits and police questioning. Legal risks are this industry's biggest mine. Risk 1. Fraud line. Telling a client, pay 50K for a ritual to save your parents' lives is fraud. A Hangzhou tarot reader got 3 years in 2024. Tarot's legal boundary is counseling style plus entertainment. No promises of disaster removal or fate alteration. Risk 2. Advertising law. Douyin/Xiahong should copy, claiming 100% accurate, divine prediction, one reading decides destiny, violates ad law. Platforms throttle, possibly ban accounts. Risk 3. Tax. Monthly revenue over 100K is taxable. Many newbies think cash transfers escape tax, but platform records are filed. Year 3 most get audited. Risk 4. Psychological harm lawsuits. If a client develops depression or self-harm after your prediction, family can sue. All of Lynn's offline sessions sign liability waivers. That's the floor. Important disclaimer: tarot is not a complete scam. Most expose videos won't say this, but I have to. Lynn's clients are mostly people with genuine emotional distress. They pay $500 to $1,500 for a 45-minute tarot session, and what they're really paying for is the cost of being heard. In China, licensed counselors charge $300 to $800 per hour, but the gate is high. Appointments, history disclosure, admitting you have a problem. Tarot's edge. Low entry. I'm just curious carries no stigma. The mystical wrapper makes clients open up faster, and the closing positive guidance injects hope. So tarot effects are real. Companionship plus venting plus hope are all valid psychology mechanisms, making it a budget counseling alternative. Lynn admits this herself. If you really want to enter, 5 iron rules. 1. Must have psychology or sales background. 0 base starves in 3 months. Either study counseling or learn sales scripts. 2. First 6 months don't expect income. Focus on banking 200 plus scripts. That's your most valuable asset 3 years out. 3. Paid ads plus content marketing in parallel. Pure intake doesn't generate flow. You need 8K monthly ad spend plus daily Xiaohongshu/Douyin posting. 4. Upsell design is core. Single-shot sessions kill you in 3 months. You must engineer 3 to 5-step laddering. 5. Red lines are non-negotiable. Refer out depression cases, self-check legal boundaries, no fate-altering promises. Peers who broke these are already in jail. This isn't mysticism. It's scripts plus psychology plus sales fused. 3 client-side pitfalls in reverse. 1. Beware, you must buy a crystal/bracelet to dispel it. Legitimate readers don't hard-push 1,000 yuan energy items. Anyone leading with bracelets is 80% a vendor, not a reader. 2. Beware, you have unclean energy attached, ritual required to cleanse. This is high-frequency fraud language. 20K to 200K ritual orders are all scams. Real readers don't do rituals. 3. Beware 100% accurate, ancestral secret art, channeling. Anyone packaging themselves as divine violates ad law. Honest practitioners admit, I do counseling-style readings, not predictions. If you just need a vent outlet, $500 for 45 minutes is acceptable as companionship fee. But remember, a tarot reader gives you feeling understood, but cannot solve your actual problems. That's the tarot reader's 3-year life simulation. Monthly gross 50K, net 25 to 30K, 3-year cumulative savings 900K, better than a breakfast shop, but not the legendary jackpot. What she actually sells isn't predictions, but companionship plus venting plus hope, and her tools aren't mystical, but cold reading plus script bank plus sales design. The biggest truth in this industry: tarot counseling isn't a scam and isn't a miracle. It's a budget counseling alternative, half scripts and half client self-projection. Next time you want to book a reading, remember, you're paying for 45 minutes of someone listening to you, not the answer to fate. Next episode you want: A. Matchmaking agency 3-year insider, or B. Emotional recovery coach 2-year gray industry chain. Tell me in the comments.